Yo, guys, good morning. Another day, another blessing. Yeah, this one was intense. Yo, I literally just got out the bath, no lotion, nothing, because it was just burning. Um, so today's message is centered around being content. What does being content mean for you? You know, and the reason why this came up is because there's something that is gonna happen today in my life that might affect me positively or negatively depending on how I view it. Now, while I was thinking about this, the question came to myself to say, will this really make me happy? And then that's the question that I got asked to say, what makes you content? And as I was trying to answer that, immediately I actually kind of got an answer at the same time to say, the reality is however you might think about it, the truth and reality is what makes you content is the sum total of the relationships you have. What do I mean by that? Imagine if you had all the money you keep wishing for, or to say, if I wish I had this house, this cars, whatever. Imagine you had everything you wished for, but no one to share it with. No one to see that you actually got that. Nobody. Think I am legend. If you were literally the only person on this world, but you had everything. Everything was at your disposal, but you had nobody to share it with. Would you really be complete? You wouldn't. Would you be content? You wouldn't. So, in essence, your relationships actually contribute to you being fulfilled. And that also means it's not just earthly relationships, but what I'm trying to highlight there is that we tend to chase earthly things in the name of I will be complete when I get it, but we don't. You get the money, you still want something else. Or you get that salary, but you feel like, ish, but now my lifestyle has changed. I need more money. Or I don't know. I need more friends. You just need more. Whenever it's earthly, you constantly need more of it to complete you or fulfill you. You know, but what I took from it as well is to say that this actually should be applied even spiritually. Spiritually, if you seek ye the kingdom, basically, if you seek your relationship with God, in terms of you seeking to understand you being a citizen of His kingdom, then everything else will follow. Meaning that you will actually find contentment and you will not feel like you're lacking, which will actually be something that's a positive attitude, which will attract positive things. So, in essence, what I'm saying is chase the first relationship. Chase your relationship with God for your own contentment. Why am I saying this? Because if you think about it, you look for things and you look for I don't know, like I said, worldly things to keep you happy. But in essence, you are actually lacking a fundamental relationship. And the reason why I'm doing this is because a lot of people ask me when I'm doing these videos, they think that, okay, are you trying to be a pastor? Why are you doing these videos and whatnot? It's simply because of the relationship that I am starting to develop with my Savior. It's my relationship with God that I'm starting to understand and better get involved in. I am chasing that relationship. So a lot of people think that the minute you actually start chasing a relationship with God, you are by default trying to be a pastor and whatnot. We're all called to different things, but just because you're called doesn't necessarily mean you're called to the pulpit. You could be called to be a change driver in your community, because we're all called to show God, be God, be God's manifestation of His glory. Basically, we are called to actually show that God is love in some way or another. But it does not mean we are all called for the same thing. But we are all called by the same God. That's what people need to understand. So, basically what I'm saying today is please don't lose sight of this message. Do not lose sight of this message. Think about what makes you content. And think about the reality that relationships contribute to you being content. And think about the type of relationships that you actually have in your life. And think about the one primary relationship with God that you have. Outside of people, outside of judgment, outside of what will somebody say if I talk about the relationship I have with God. Think about what it does for you. before you think about what will, the next person say. Are you also one of those people? Yes, I'm one of those people. I'm one of those people who's chasing a relationship. I'm trying to just have a normal, content life. Happy Thursday, guys. But yeah, please think about it. Seriously, it's deep. You'll be surprised what you come up with when you think about what makes you content. Because, like I said, imagine you want what you think makes you content with nobody to share it with.